Ira.
It's like tag team. Erik, the thought process with Kyle, is that a factor of him needing the rest? Is that a factor of the schedule having been so grueling to this point?
Yeah, the schedule was pretty intense. I mentioned that while we were in the road trip. And then those back-to-back games, we were going for the win in both of those. And then had a quick turnaround for that Utah game, and then obviously finishing out that road trip. We'll manage the schedule throughout the year when we feel it's necessary. We're not predetermining things, but there are certain parts of the schedule that are a little bit more intense.
One thing that stood out, particularly early in the game in Oklahoma City, is the three ball was really holding things together offensively, and then obviously the two found its way and got to about 45% on both sides at the end. The diversity of where the three ball can come from when it's working like that, how important is that, and is that what you would love to be in position for each night?
Yeah, it's a relationship. There's a lot of different things that we're trying to do, but we ultimately just want to play to your strengths, and you want to do it efficiently. So it's not necessarily just about, jacking a bunch of threes. That is a big part of our game. We want to be aggressive and put pressure on the paint and the rim. Your spacing and three-point shooting, it works hand in hand. Ideally, we'd like to get both and be able to do it without turning the ball over.
Erik, KZ was able to get a few minutes and contribute in the OKC game. How impressed are you with what he did with those minutes, and what does that say about him staying ready?
Yes, it was encouraging. And, you're happy for him, to have those kind of minutes and to be productive, because we all see it behind the scenes. He's been very dedicated. He had a really good off season. And that's just sometimes how it goes, for a young player. You're not always going to have your number called, but you have to stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. And then when you get your opportunity, ideally that you're producing. And then you have to do that as a young player. You have to do it over and over and over and over to earn the trust of everybody. But we need the depth, and with Markieff out, I thought it was good for him to get those minutes, and that's hopefully something we can build on.
So I know the Bam's knee bruise has been lingering. How beneficial have these past few days been for him just to get a couple of days off? And
really beneficial. What is needed more than anything is just rest and treatment, just to get the swelling down and calm it down. And then, when he resumes again, he'll be padded. And, you just hope everything, the way he plays, he's physical. You just hope that when he collides with people, that it'll be a collision on that pad, and not anywhere else.
Coach Willie Green getting his first chance to be a head coach. Well, what does it bring back your memories of your first year as a head coach and the adjustment that's made in a first year of being a head coach at this level? He was really ready and prepared, for this opportunity. He's worked for some really good programs, and then, as a player, he was a student of the game, and from everything you heard, about him as a player, that he was looking into the why are we doing things, and that just shows a deeper level of thought. But he's always had just an incredible way of dealing with people, and so much of this profession is just about people, and learning how to connect and bring something more out of people. They've been dealing with a lot of injuries and everything, but his leadership is something that's just really, in my mind, watching from afar, that in tough situations, leadership comes through, and that's what I've seen from the outside.
Coach, for those of us who don't cover you every day, Tyler Herro seems to have been just a huge bright spot for you the past couple of games. What do you see as his biggest area of growth from last season to this season?
It hasn't just been one thing. It's been well documented about his off season and the preparation. Working on his body, durability, be able to handle more physicality. That's helped him on both sides of the floor. Then the experience of just seeing different situations, and being in different kinds of games and experiences has really helped him. His work ethic is always there, so he's always going to improve and make strides. You add that to, the experiences that you get in NBA games, you're just going to see that multiplying effect in a young player's improvement.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Okay, thank you.